Nice hat.
Thank you. More than much.
I'm trying my Zoom from a regular room and not my garage, but I do not like the lighting. I feel like, oh my God, I've aged like 20 years.
What? I think you look good. It's vibrant color. Your wall's pretty.
I know, isn't it great? I have some stuff I need to put up on it, but I love the color.
Yeah, it's a good color. I need some yoga pants in that color. Damn it, I always forget that it records automatically.
Should also be in your drop downs for when you join a meeting.
Yeah, mine doesn't do that. I remember I looked there. I don't know why mine doesn't do that, but I tried that. I've tried that.
Do you sign in to Zoom? I don't know.
Yeah, weird. That's how
maybe I'm looking
at on those power hours every day. So
I know. I'm like, just where's Jamie's? Jamie.
Yeah.
That's so funny. See, that's why I have the cheat sheet, because I couldn't find it for that.
Wow.
You guys, I have an old computer. I need to upgrade.
Yeah. Well, with your Beachbody money that you're making, because you're hitting all these goals, you can get yourself a new computer. All right, so let's chat. How's everybody? We have lots of successes to celebrate. I know who hit Success Club 10. I know Deanna, you hit it. Lily, did you hit it? Beverly hit it. Like that is, you were close. That's like amazing, you guys. That's so awesome. Even if you have Success Club 5 or 2, even if you got 0 and you made more momentum, which I know a lot of people in our Inform chat were saying too, they're like, I still went above and beyond what I've been doing, which is awesome. Again, planting those seeds is very, very cool. So good job, everybody. How's everybody doing with the first day of March? Do you guys have some good conversations going? Are you continuing your efforts and planting those seeds, keeping the momentum going? All right, awesome. I like, you know, I hit Success Club right out of the gate. I think it was like February 2nd. And I just went, whoa. I got lazy and my paycheck this week is $4.98. And I'm like, whoa, Jessica, whoa, time to pick it back up. Not cool. So yeah, it's just a nice reminder. Actually, it wasn't a nice reminder, but really kicked butt. I agree. I think it's pretty cool. I think we all did a really, really good job. Very good job.
I think it just like the power hours make you be more focused on you know, your business and what is important and getting it done every day. So
yeah, I totally agree.
Made me focus.
Yeah, it's funny because like maybe it was like a week into February, I'm like, oh, I'm just going to kind of do this while I'm listening to the power hour. Like I'm going to kind of do a couple other things. And then I wasn't nearly as productive. So I'm like, okay, let's get back to just whatever they're doing. I'm just going to do that. And then I'll finish these other things up later.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like if you're with them in the process, then it's like so much more productive than, you know, trying to just do a few other things.
Yeah. Yes, yes. Very good. So what's everybody's power hour goal this week? How many are you getting on?
I'm on every day.
And yeah, I think Kim, you said you're on every day too, right?
Me, no, I can't do during the day because I can't post during work hours. Like I can't be reaching out to people and posting and commenting on Instagram. So I do like 3 on the weekend, and then I can usually pick up 2 during the week, like 1 at 9 p.m. and Wednesdays afternoon I can call lunch. But that's my usual schedule.
Cool.
Did you try any of those links that I posted in the chat? I don't remember which group I posted that in, but I posted a bunch of power hours that were given to us that were pre-recorded. So you could go and listen to those if you wanted, if you can't join
that's
them.
Awesome. I saw that. I don't think I saved those though.
I'll look for them right now.
Do they still put them in the champions page? I think there's
there is
units in the champions page of power hours. They may be older, but if you're looking for something to pick up, you might want to check those.
Yeah. So does anybody have any other successes or wins they want to share? Shout outs?
I'm gonna put them in the Made for More page. It looks like they're all the Ashley McClellan.
Sure.
how you
Yeah,
say
did
that.
you find them?
Yes, but
Okay.
just FYI, if you have not done hers, she is a hurricane. So be
Mhm.
ready. Get them energized and then do it.
Yeah. There's no Trina Gray where you're kind of like, I'm so zen and blah.
And it's
Like,
yeah, there's
boom,
no
boom, boom, boom.
in the beginning where you meditate for a second. You are on,
Great.
and you're on right now.
Well, and Melanie posted the Julie one in the chat as well on February 26th.
Oh, thank you.
So that's in there as well.
That's in the chat thread. Yeah. Thanks. For
Yeah.
That one was awesome too. And I wasn't on at the beginning. I just got on in the middle. And the one where she made you like get up and dance at the end, or it's something.
Yeah.
That one's in the the Made for More under the files. It's a voice recording, but then the slides are there as well. Or in the file section of the Made for More, so you can follow both. I thought of that and figured it out once she hit slide 2. So from slide 2 until the meeting ends, you have that whole recording.
Yeah, that's
So.
awesome.
Thank you.
Very cool.
Did anybody else get like 20,000 emails from Shailene after they signed up for her?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm like,
Yeah.
he's like, you have 1 hour left. I'm like, leave me alone.
Yeah, she's been doing a lot of email marketing lately, and I've gotten a ton of her emails. I feel like everybody has. I've been getting Josh Coates emails. I've been getting Beverly, what's that one that we did? The legacy leadership guy. I've been getting his, like just a ton.
Oh my God, I signed
Bob
up.
Heilig.
Yeah, Bob's. Yeah.
I signed
don't
up
get-
for something from Grant Cardone, and he's like 10xing my inbox. I'm gonna have to like get off.
I don't feel like I'm
Oh,
getting
yes.
any more than I normally do, but I
Really?
didn't sign up specifically for Shalene's, so I don't know if maybe that's part of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I did actually watch one of the, or like part of one of the recordings that she had sent out. I didn't watch it live, and she did have some good information about how you present. She was going over a picture with like a post with a gal in a purse, and she was talking about how the wording makes a difference, the font makes a difference on what you're trying to sell or what you're trying to portray in your picture. And it actually it was insightful in the fact that, you know, you're trying to sell an expensive brand, and so you need to choose your words wisely when you're trying to sell yourself. And the font matters and the color matters. And so she kind of went back and forth flip-flop between these two slides. And she's like, well, now what do you think of the purse with this font and this color? And it was really interesting what your mind went to when you saw the different fonts and the different colors and the different wording and stuff. So it's a good reminder to check what you're posting and what message it sends, I guess. So I'm not very good at that, obviously, but I'm me. So I just, that's how you get. But I don't know. I thought it was interesting, that part of it, which is probably why I have 20,000 emails now, because she realized that I watched part of it.
I think you do better than you think you do in your posts.
Has anybody seen the Schitt's Creek episode where they do the MLM? It's in the first season. It's so hysterical. I used to just play it over and over again, especially the part where everybody talks about how what level at the company they were and stuff. That's one of my favorite ones.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah, yeah.
I
do
digress.
remember that.
I digress. But.
They were all like trying to sell each other the same stuff.
Well, no, they let her do the presentation, and it was so awkward and so perfect and everything. And then they were like, all of them were reps and that she had invited over, and they all had different levels. I'm an executive director, blah, blah, blah. You know, it was like 2-star diamond, elite, 3-time qualifier or whatever. It was like that, but it was very funny.
Yeah, I watched Schitt's Creek all day. You know what? I was thinking the other day, it was today. It feels like the other day, but I remember a coach saying one time they used to do themed training, like challenge groups. And I'm like, oh my God, how fun would a Schitt's Creek group be? Not that it's like it's just like your workout today. And it's like David with his stupid face, like, oh my God, you know, like just doing some fun, making it fun. And I really wish I would have thought about that before I did my 21-day boot camp this month. But maybe next month I'm going to do that because people.
Well, that's kind of like when you do the workouts and you know, every time, you know, she says, ooh, David, you have to do 10 push-ups or something like that. Or
Yeah.
like if you watch a show and you have you ever seen those? It's fun. They're fun to do. Too.
Yeah, and there's just a lot of fun stuff you could do with that. There's definitely a lot of fun stuff. Yeah, I was actually going to tell you guys too, and I know I told Carol and Sue this morning, I started a mentorship with Cindy Yost, who did our call that one time with us. I saw it on her stories the other day. She was doing like 10 people. She said she was maxing out like 10 people, and it does cost money. It's $300 for 4 months, but you can pay monthly and do $100 a month. But I just wanted to share it with you guys if anybody's interested. It did start today and it goes through June, so it goes right up to pretty much Summit. But it is, it's just different. It's somebody coaching us. So not that anybody has to. I didn't think she had it open any longer, and you know, Carol was asking some questions, so I asked her, and she was like, "Yeah, if anybody else wants to join," which, you know, she's already got the content creating. It's videos and things. It's not live meetings or anything like that, but there is a huge tracker that's in Google Sheets, and it's literally Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's for coaching, it's for our workouts. So if anybody's interested, you guys can just send me a message. I'm happy to share with you some information. And I'm hoping it bodes well and I get a lot out of it. It was $300 for 4 months. So March 1st through the end of June.
I am now trying to do my Marie Forleo business B school that I paid for last year, but evidently I'm a lifetime member, so all the work I didn't do last year, I can now start again and do.
Yay.
So I have forbidden myself I can't do any more trainings.
No, I get it. I was hesitant. I'm like, you know what? I was telling Carolyn this morning, I'm like, I'm sad that sometimes we don't have coaches to coach us. I know we have each other and we have this group, but you know, sometimes it's just like, I just want to whine to somebody and then to tell me that it's going to be okay. And it just would be nice every once in a while and just have somebody that you can directly go to all the time. And maybe that's something we should do for each other, is like switch it up each month. We have a accountability coach or something where we're touching base, and it's like our person that month, and we can just ask questions, or I don't know. I'm just rambling here, but
it's a cool idea. Like
I like that idea.
Yeah, I like that too. Kind of switch off accountability partners by month or something.
Yeah. Welcome back from Florida.
Thank you. How is everybody?
Good.
Good.
Are you back already? I was thinking you were still there.
No, I wish. Just a short trip.
Where were you again?
Naples.
Naples. Okay, yeah. That's a great area.
Yeah.
My brother's there right now still.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The weather's just gorgeous. Yeah. So what'd I miss?
We're just
Wait,
talking about food. No, I'm just kidding.
I know. I'm sorry.
I was talking about you actually a lot, in a good way. Just talking about what our morning chats are.
We did a round of shots.
Yeah, we did a round of shots.
Therapy
I
stuff.
should have said we all need to wear our hats if we have them. We all could have had our hats on, our Success Club hats.
Did anybody order a pink one, by the way? I want to see what it looks like before I get it.
Nope.
I
All
didn't.
black for this group.
Was it pink and green, or were there three?
Yes.
Pink and green. It's like
pink
olive
and green. If it was like pink and white or pink and gray,
Yeah.
I'd be all over it, but I'm not sure
You have
about
to like tie-dye it a little yourself, you know, add a little dark colors in there or something. Jen, I like that idea, the leader of the month in like for Made for More. That's a really interesting idea too. We should definitely talk about that.
Maybe that would give everybody practice as well. And you could put in for it or not put. So like if you would be up for being a leader of the month, then put your name down and we'll rotate through. If you're not up for that responsibility, then it's no big deal. But I think it'd be cool because then we could get practice with like a lot of people coming to us for certain things or asking questions or whatever. And it's like, Jess is the leader of the month. So if you haven't, not that you can't go to your own coach. If people on the page have their own coach, obviously go to your own coach. They're your leader. But I don't know, just a thought, because when you mentioned it, having someone kind of step up, maybe that person can also go out of their way to do a couple lives in the group or share an experience or just share about themselves. I don't know.
Yeah.
Kind of something cool we could think about rotating through this year.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Because I would love to, I love learning from all you guys too. And if they're, I feel like we'd get a lot more if there was that designated person to share.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. You should think about that. What's that person's role? Good practice to become a leader for our customers. Exactly. Like people can lead this call. I mean, I don't necessarily lead the call, but I facilitate the discussion. Do that.
Yeah, that's also very good, because then that kind of puts the pressure off you 1 month too.
Yeah. Yes. I'm good. I was tired last month. I'm good now. I'm good. I don't know why. I was like zonked. 7 p.m. came. I'm like, I just want to go to bed. Well, it was 7 p.m. my time, but so I also am going to kind of throw, again, I know I keep saying Carol and Sue because we talk every single morning and I love it. I'm going to throw this out there as an idea if anybody else wants to strategize with us, but we were talking about doing a very low-key bikini competition thing, like with like not getting on a stage. But
Yeah,
I
you
know
okay?
you two are gonna be like, oh my gosh.
Oh my God, I'm glad I wasn't drinking anything. You should have warned me for that. I didn't expect you to say that.
It's just spit all over the screen.
So no, I mean, we could get our own swimsuits, and when we go to stuff, just be us. We'd be doing our own thing. It's just a totally fun idea of pushing for something that's a little different. It's way out of a lot of our comfort zones. I don't know.
There are no backside shots required.
Right.
At least I'm not doing that part.
No butt shots.
Front side only.
No butt shots here.
This angle. No love shots. Yeah. So anyway, I'm just throwing that out there.
I want to know, what are you guys all laughing about? You don't think we could do this, or you think it'll look really funny?
No, you guys will look great. I can't do that. I can't do that. I'd have to be, I can't do that. I can't conceive of a scenario where I would do that, but I totally support you guys.
Well, we're not going to walk the stage. We just wanted to prep for it.
We just wanted to prep and.
Oh, but I would fully clothed. I'd like to practice that walk, like down the runway, like that. What do they call that? When you, like
the posing. You have to do the posing. You have to wear the heels and do the posing. No, you don't have to do it.
I just like
do.
Right. I just like the strut that they do. And you know what? When we're all together, I think we should take a slow-mo video of us walking, like like they do
in our bikinis
to save the world. That's what I want. Not in our bikinis, not for me. I'll be wearing a sweatsuit, but you guys can wear bikinis.
You're still gonna have to have a spray tan under there. I don't care what you say. You're still getting one.
And
I can tell you that the posing is harder than it looks, for sure.
I totally think that is the whole thing is really hard. I know.
So who's already done one before? Ever done one? Anyone?
I've never done one. Before Deb quit, she threw out to the group, does anybody want to go to Summit and be on stage? And I was like, well, I'm interested in the information. I'm not sure I want to get on stage, but I'm interested in knowing more about, how they get ready and what they eat and, exercise and stuff like that. And so there was like 12 of us in the group or something. And she would do like extra exercises, and she would do meal plans, and she would do posing. And it was hard. It was really hard to stand the way you stand and turn your body and remember to put your arm the right way. And The thing that turned me off was the eating. So I'm like, I don't want to be that disciplined. It's just
I
not.
couldn't even wear high heels. I couldn't even walk in the high heels.
Oh, I got that down.
I would twist my ankle and it would be all over.
I had a friend that was in the last Beachbody, whatever
Yeah, the classic.
thing. Yeah, she had done it. That was her second year. And yeah, I mean, her suit alone was like incredibly expensive. And then she had a posing coach, and she had somebody that she had to like, while they were there, there's a group of them that all like paid to have their hair and their makeup and their spray tan done. Yeah, hers was more than $400 even. And it's like, it's so tiny. And it's like, but yeah, it was insane. It had its own little like case that
they're custom made. Yeah. They're custom made to accentuate certain things and like downplay certain things and all that. Yeah. It's like a funny to it, but yeah.
I was just
but she looked like Ariel
or Target swimsuits.
Right.
Yeah.
Target Sims. You know, I think the whole reason we started talking about that was that, you know, we coach other people, but yet who coaches us? And that's kind of why we got on that topic of, wow, it would be fun to get a coach and do that and learn more about that. So that's a little.
So even if you aren't interested in doing the swimsuit part, it's just a goal, you know, that might help you, again, just breaking out of whatever. I don't know. I hit plateaus all the time. I have to have something to look forward to. Otherwise I'm like, I'm just going to sit here and eat these Rice Krispie treats because they're really good. So, weekly, oh girl.
You could wear your regular workout clothes, or you could wear, I mean, they have boy shorts and a tankini or whatever you're comfortable.
It's a whole lot more fun doing it in a bikini though, because no, if you're really wanting to do something like this, just do it in the bikini, because you don't, like Carol said, you don't have to do the back shots. But when Lily was talking about Deb doing the little group thing, I mean, she had me sending weekly bikini check-in pictures in high heels. And I was mortified and I hated it. And I still have the photo album on my phone. And I look back and I'm like, damn, I was in better shape then than I am now. And I would never do it now. But if you do your pictures in bikinis, it puts it into a whole new light. Forget about the workout clothes. We do that every day, you know? So if you really want to kind of for fun, do the prep work and see how far you can get with it, pick a good lifting program, get a lean diet going, and take your weekly bikini pictures. That's the best way to get started, in my opinion.
She had her Monday. It was like Monday morning. I don't remember what she called it, but every Monday we had to send our pictures in, and that was not fun.
Yeah,
I was like, but it was also a wake up call, because you know, we're doing a 9-week program right now. So a lot of us took pictures at 9 weeks ago, which is a long time ago. And so the every Monday was kind of a reset of, hey, oh my gosh, I am not where I want to be, or you know, I kicked ass this week or whatever. I mean, it was definitely a check-in, and it was weekly, and it was not fun, and the posing was hard, but you know, sometimes you get a good pose and you're like, oh, you know, I look like I could be on stage, and so it kind of boosted you up a little bit. And but yeah, it was definitely way out of my comfort zone, especially the butt shots. That was not.
Yeah, the butt shots, that's rough. And you have to like arch your back and do it's bad. It's really, I mean, for me, it was painful, but do it if you want. And, you know, keep it to yourself, like Melanie's saying, or, you know, show your husband and be like, hon, I'm doing this or whatever. But if you want to do a private thread for that, I wouldn't do it in Made for More.
No.
Yeah, I can tell you that my husband loves the pictures.
Your husband liked the pictures?
Oh, he loved the pictures. Oh yeah.
I'm sure he did.
He was like, keep going. I was like, no, we're done.
Oh, that's hilarious. And do it for the hub. So if you're interested, I know I'm starting my lifting program March 8th, right after we get done with 9-week Control Freak.
Yeah.
Are you doing Body Beast?
I was bouncing between Hammer and Chisel and Body Beast. Body Beast is 90 days, Hammer and Chisel 60. And so I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I can easily be persuaded if anybody else is.
You can do the Lean Beast, and I think that's only like 30 or 60 days. So
I think Chisel has a lot of jumping, if I remember right. So
Chisel
I don't
does.
know about
Chisel
the
has
jumping.
a ton of agility.
You might want to check on that. Yeah.
Okay.
straight
For
up
your leg.
and your bike
Yeah.
for a while and get, just do a hard, like Body Beast is such a good lifting program.
Yeah.
And it does have one beast cardio day, but that's a fun one too. It's not terrible.
Okay. Oh. So if anybody wants to do it with me, hello, little boy. What's his name? I feel weird.
I feel weird.
Well, that was like, hello, little boy. I was like Willy Wonka.
That's Colton.
Hi, Colton. Oh, sorry. I told you I have a lot of energy today. Okay, so that was one thing. So if anybody else is interested in doing this fun bikini thing, you're not getting away. You're not getting off easy. It's not like we're doing it right now. You have a little time to process it. We don't have to get $400 swimsuits. Is a seamstress, and I'm pretty sure she has a lot of jewels that I can have her whip together. 2 triangles, 4 triangles, maybe.
4 triangles.
I was going to say, I hope you need more than 2 triangles.
Anyway. Oh, all right. What else do we have to talk about? There wasn't a huge agenda today.
Hey, I just wanted to say, so I'm running that step bingo. I don't know how it's going to go. And I don't know if it's going to work at all. And that's why I was kind of like, I don't know, because I think Sue and I talked about it briefly. We brainstormed and I just threw it into my group. I don't know how it's going to work. I was able to get a bunch of people interested. Bingo is always attractive, and stepping, although stepping, running, walking, whatever. But I'll let you guys know how it goes. I think I'll end up getting a lot of feedback on it. I don't know. What do you think so far, Sue?
So I've had people see my posts, but I've had one person say I'm in, that's it. Everybody else I haven't had anybody else say anything. So.
Oh, I had to, it gave me the opportunity to text every single person in my group, because my engagement in my personal group was just out. So I needed to really refocus on it. So that was something I thought everybody could say yes to. And I think I've got, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I have at least 10 people in, and I'm sure they'll give me, there are 10 vocal people. They'll give me a lot of feedback.
Good.
And if it works, so it's only a 1 week thing, because the next week I'm starting something else. So it was just a bingo card, and everybody set their own goals. So I could get I have one person doing 3,500 steps, and I have a couple people doing 10,000 steps, and some people I had to write walk for 20 minutes, or like Sue said, got one of the squares is did half my steps before noon, or walk with a friend, or walk outside. They're all in varying degrees of easy versus hard. And the bottom part is just about streaking, because there's me and another person are just still streaking. So I wanted to be able to keep that up. And
Sorry.
So as soon as I get some feedback, I'll let you guys know what people think.
Cool.
I haven't done one before.
We're like 12-year-old boys when you say streaking every single time.
I enjoy it too. That's why I keep using the word. Otherwise, I say something else. So
it's an eyebrow raiser. You're like, huh? And you won't wear a bikini, but you go streaking.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's the high heels. It's the combined
right.
with the
That's
bikini.
what does it.
Maybe if there could be like a flip flop category.
I agree.
There you go.
Yeah.
High
either.
tops, I
Crocs?
think would be for me. Chucks or high tops are
That might be negotiable if you really want to do it.
Right. I
How about
agree.
just no shoes?
We
There
can
you
do
go.
no shoes. We can do whatever we want.
They have like
Or you
toe
can go
sandals.
barefooted in
Little
heels,
bikini thing.
or you can go barefooted on your toes, like what Carrie used to do in Sex and the City. Remember, she would walk around. If I don't know, you guys might be a little young for that show.
No, I just rewatched the
You
whole
remember
thing.
that? Oh yeah. Did she used
I
to do
love
that?
that
She would walk
show.
around with, like she had heels on, but she didn't. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, she always walked on her tiptoes. I think to make it look like she was in high heels, kind of thing. I can say that, Jen. But I have a quick question since we're on groups. So I started adding in a workout accountability post into the 2021 Day at a Time group so that there's like a place where people can put their sweaty selfies or something they want to share for the day. And then there's the normal kind of question thing. So I don't even know how many people have people in there. Okay, yeah. So that's new in there starting today. There'll be a different one every day. So if you think about it, throw your workout post in there so it keeps showing up for people so we can get used to it. And then the welcome post, it says on the guide on how you use this thing to leave it up for the month. So I'm just leaving it as an announcement so that as new people come into the group, you can tag them in that post to welcome them into the group. Then there was something else. Oh, people kind of wanted mini challenges in there. And at first I started, Kim was talking about doing one a week. And then I was kind of like, well, that's going to be a lot in that group with already 2 posts. So I think, maybe next week we could do like a step or a water, something that's like 3 days, just something quick that kind of makes that, or, try a new vegetable every day for 3 days or whatever, right? Something quick and just kind of, gets everybody thinking about something else in there. But since I'm posting all the time, and if you have people in there, I'm really welcoming and open to people, wanting to post so that your people are seeing you too and not just me. So if anybody, I put a post in Made for More about it if you want to like throw out, if you have an idea, something that's worked in another group or however we want to do it.
Yeah, I was listening to a challenge group training today about just challenge group ideas, and the Spirit Week idea is almost a little easier than a mini challenge just because you don't have to, it's not as accountable. It's like, you don't post your picture of you in your pajamas, I'm sorry. It's just another idea too. I think I'm gonna start doing that a little bit in my challenge groups as well, because it just needs to do some more fun stuff.
So is that like a dress up during your workout type thing? Like it's like 80s day or something like that?
I've seen them do it in stories too, where you tag your friends. So it's kind of like a combination. So you can do, like today's 80s wear. And so when you're in your stories, you're tagging all of us who's also participating and like just kind of sharing that. So it shows the fun side of it.
Oh yeah, that is fun. And even if you only did it like Friday is Spirit Day or whatever, because honestly, like, I don't know that I'm creative enough to think of something every day. If we had like something every day, like even when my kids had every day Spirit Week, I'm like, okay, well, let's just go with the one I know I can handle. And then the rest of them we can figure it out. But that'd be fun to do like a Friday.
Like Free Friday.
Yeah.
I like that. A break from Flex Friday. We could have
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, that's fun. Okay.
We can always.
I like color of the day.
I was just going to say the same thing. We can always do color of the day, and we can all just try to wear.
Maybe that's where we start to get everybody kind of warmed up, and then we'll get into like 80s hair day or. I got that down now with the curly hair. I can totally like make that happen.
Yeah, I think they said they had like a Harry Potter theme versus Star Wars theme day. So like some people wore, like the display buns. That's pretty extreme, but again,
yeah,
whatever. Beverly, is that what you were gonna say? The mompreneur ideas? Oh yeah, that would be fantastic if you could share those.
She does them every single month. Every single month she has them. Sometimes it's like, okay, that's kind of obscure, but I mean, she does them every single month. I don't use them every single month. It's like hit or miss because my people do and don't love it. Like last month, they really dug bingo 1 week, but then the rest of the times they're like, I am not interested. I don't want to do any more of this. Like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I just don't do them every single month because I don't find them as effective when I do them every month as just periodically.
Oh.
But yeah, I can see what hers are for this month and share them.
Yeah, especially if they're graphics and it's easy, just like, yeah.
There's definitely graphics. Yeah.
Cool.
Definitely graphics.
Perfect.
Very cool. All right, Dana, are you gonna share?
Oh yeah. So my goal for the year is 50,000 in income. And that was that came out of, well, that just seems like a starting number for me to feel like that's an authentic business, right? Like that just seems like, I don't know, that seems like significant income. And so I equate it to somewhere over 2-star. You definitely have to be a solid 2-star, I would assume, right? And then when you showed your income from the year, whenever you had your 2-star, that was definitely right in there. And so those kind of things together, because getting to that 2-star then also gets to the national, what's the NLC? Is it national leadership? No, it's, yeah. New leadership conference. That's what it is, right?
Yeah. Like, it sounds right, but something's not right. Yeah. New leadership.
I'm like, what is that N for? So like getting to that, you could be premier depending on the points you get during the year. So it kind of just lined up with all the things that I wanted. And for me, rank it hasn't been important, but income is definitely important. So it's like I tried to find the thing that would propel me, I guess, and make it feel like something I wanted to work for. So I think that's it.
Oh, I think it's great. I mean, 50,000 is an easy thing to break down weekly. It's about $1,000 a week. So
or quarterly.
Yeah,
we're coming up in March, so that'll be
Yeah.
the first quarter down.
Yeah.
But with this business though, keep in mind, quarterly, you can't really assess because if you're ramping up, you might have a really strong fourth quarter that gets you to 50,000, but months 1 through 9 might be building the momentum to get there. So it's hard to assess that way when you're first building up your business to 2-star.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely 2-star. I know rank was never important to me either. And it was always based on, like, I always loved looking at the income and downloading into Excel and like seeing what months were good and like just focusing on that and seeing, when you have a good month or a good week, what were you doing and what produced that income and what did your business look like at that time? That to me is more interesting, the strategy behind it, than I'm 2-star or I'm back to diamond, or whatever.
Right.
It doesn't matter to me because I could be emerald and make the same as my, back to diamond number, but what was happening during that time, that always is interesting to me.
Yeah. Well, it was fascinating to me too, because Jess and I were both at SC16 in January.
Yeah.
And we were within $50 of each other.
Mm-hmm.
So like, that's really interesting too, because it's like you really can count on certain numbers, right? It's just like,
without the rest.
This month I'm not going to be as high. It's SC10.
Yep.
And I've had one coach each month, and that clearly is not going to get me to 50,000.
Right.
So it's like, now knowing this 50,000 is out there, I'm like, I really got to hone on the team piece, because that's what's obviously going to be it. It's not the amount of customers right now. It's really creating that team.
Mm-hmm.
And that is probably my hurdle at this point, like where I find it very easy to talk to people about getting in my groups. I have not found it all that easy just yet to talk about becoming a coach and creating teams and looking for coaches and things like that. So I definitely need to hone in on that and work on it.
Yeah. Why do you think it's hard to talk about it?
You know, I don't know. For a long time, I kind of wondered if I just wasn't a team creator, like it didn't really matter to me as much. But it's funny, this year, having our group come together like this has really made me feel like how cool would it be to meet up with these other people that are like me and have a great time together, right? Go on the retreat because, you know, people went diamond, or have that surrounding people that you really just get along with and have a great time with. And so I think that's changed it a lot. Like, yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I talk about you guys all the time in my personal life. It's kind of funny because I'm like, you're like my best friends. I'm going to talk to my husband about it. Like, and I've never even met some of them in person. But I'm saying it's cool. Like we finally get to see what a community is like, and put that in your head. Like, wow, this is super cool. Having a team. I mean, we have a team, but it'd be very cool building a team and like really finding those people. I mean, it's kind of like parenting in some ways, you know, you get to be that proud mama bird and you're like, look at what my lovely friends did. They're amazing, you know, and we still get to celebrate that. But, you know, again, when you have some of those goals too, it's just really cool to think about. I think I asked you that question because I was wondering if that's kind of where your brain was going at, and questions always help me get out of my head. So
yeah,
it's interesting because I think we all have seen a shift in the last 6 to 10 months together.
Right.
Cool.
And you know, and I think all of us can relate to the fact that in the beginnings of things, you feel a little bit like, well, I just made $1,000. Like, especially if you're talking to someone, like in my case, I've been a stay-at-home mom for 16 years. So $1,000, I'm like, sweet, I made that, right? But like, I could be talking to someone that is already making 6 figures in their job, but it's still $1,000 that's different than their income. And it's getting over that kind of thing in your head too. That's not where I'm staying. It's where you're going. It's creating, building that up, and $1,000 could mean a lot to someone. I mean, I was pretty excited that I just paid for my computer, which was a totally unintended, cost because my other one was dying, and it didn't even phase anything, right? So it's kind of playing through those things in your head too, to like get out of your own way.
Well, I mean, to put it in perspective, I work a full-time corporate job and my Beachbody income is always significant to me. And I don't really need to have it, but it's significant and it means a lot to me. So just keep that in mind, because you're thinking from your perspective and you're wondering about someone from my perspective, what they might think. But honestly, it's covered so much for me that I don't have to think about, and I'm able to save then for my boys' futures, so that's really a big deal, so, and I think this year we have cultivated this like culture that we want in our team, and we're starting to see that. So that's pretty cool because we're able to share that now. Whereas I think before, when I had a really good amount of coaches on my team, they weren't driven like all of us are driven here. Like we're on these calls every week. We are down in the trenches together. We're pushing through power hours and using chats and getting on Zooms and doing workouts together. And I never did that before with my team, even at 2-star. So I feel like all of us are feeling that pump up, and maybe that's helping us dream a little bit bigger about the team that we want to have. But we have to find the people that want to do it like this. That's the kicker.
Yeah, it almost felt ingenuine before, because it's like you talk about the community, it's like I don't really know what that means. But now I feel like we can be like, yes, I know what that means. Again, yes, we're all on here every week. Kim, we love you. You're such a good cheerleader. Yeah, 3 months in a row. That's a huge success, Kim.
Awesome.
Never in 8 years. I've never done that. Like it's been like 1 month and then I'd miss 2 and then I might make another one and then, like just totally spotty. So thank you guys.
Yeah, that's awesome. Way to go.
Amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to sound like me, but I'm like, I mean, I have 26 Success Club points, and every year before this, I have like that's more than I've had in some years. There were years I took the Success Club trip and I had to make sure I got a point in June or July to qualify. And now if I get to go, I'm already fully qualified already. And it's like kind of shocking that it's like, I was making it so hard. And I will say, I tell myself every day right now that people want to be in my group. Like I literally say that to myself all through the day. I'm like, so many people want to be in my group. This is so cool.
Gotta manifest that shit.
You know what I mean? And it's like changing those. I mean, it's
Yeah.
the tiny thing, but it totally matters when I'm talking to people. I just assume they want it.
That's pretty cool.
It's very cool. Good job. I'm excited to see you next year at the Success Club trip. I never went. I'm forcing my husband to go. He's not very happy.
It's so fun. I mean, seriously, let me just key it up for you here. You fly into Punta Cana, you get off, you get on this sweet little bus. It's a nice bus. And then you go to the resort, and as you're getting off, there's this entire line of people that work at the Hard Rock singing to you, clapping for you, cheering, like literally cheering for you as you come off this bus. You walk into this giant, lobby, and there's food everywhere. And there's people cheering inside. You go and register. Everybody handles everything for you. You don't do anything. I mean, my kids were just like, what is going on here?
Yes.
And that's just the first 15 minutes.
Yep.
And you literally don't have to do anything with the company. Like, you don't have to go to a workout if you don't want to. You don't have, like, Carl talked at both of them, and I'm like, okay, well, see you. See you later. I'm gonna be ziplining or at the beach or.
Right. Oh, that's funny. Handing you drinks.
Yeah, I mean, all the drinks. They even served Jack alcohol at one point. So there you go. Everybody gets drinks.
Everybody.
I think this has something in it, and we're like, yup.
I had no idea how inclusive resorts worked. We got through, we were trying to, walk to our room, and I asked some guy, everybody's holding doors open for you. And I was like, where can I just get a water? And he's like, oh, well, here, I'll walk you around to the bar. And the bartender gave me, a bottle of water. And I was like, how much do I owe you? And he was like, what? You don't owe me anything. And I was like, what do you mean I don't owe you? And like every 10 feet you go, there's a spread of food, and it's amazing.
Yeah, and my kids learned how to they called room service for anything they wanted. They wanted a brownie. They'd just call and get a brownie. And they learned how to tip people, and they learned how to Luke would get whatever chicken he wanted, no vegetables, and a brownie. And I mean, it's just hilarious.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome. I don't think we're taking the kids.
You don't even make your own Shakeology. They make it for you.
Yeah, they make it for you every morning.
So I don't have to take it to the bar and make a mudslide out of it? Oh, that's great.
Well, you could. Yeah, you could do it.
I do on the cruises all the time.
Take your bevy, put some vodka in it.
Oh, that's awesome. That's very cool. Is anybody else pushing to go or like planning to go? No?
I am. I'm going.
I didn't make it last year. I didn't qualify last year. This year I'm working hard for it.
Yeah, I need to read up on the qualification because I don't know.
I qualified last year, but they canceled it. So
yeah, me too. We were gonna go to Punta Cana, but it was canceled.
No, Punta Cana is next year. So this year was Riviera Maya, which is the trip. Like that place is amazing. Mayan ruins. We swam with sea turtles. Like mind blown place. Like I hope we keep going there because I can't wait to go back. So I was really mad that they canceled it this year. But Punta Cana is for next year. So I think somebody said last week it was April 1st is when they start the registration.
Yeah.
Oh, did they already announce for next year, for the next trip?
Yeah, they announced it in January.
Oh, I must have forgotten that.
Yeah, the website's up.
April 1st is when they when they start, I guess people can start registering for it.
Yeah, they'll go elite first and then, you know, all-star legends and all that stuff. And then
Cool. Well, keep talking about that. I'm excited.
Ready?
March goals. What is everybody's goals for this? What's your Success Club goals? What's your
my huge SC20.
20? Goals for is not pumping me up to push hard. Yeah. Let's see, Melanie. I need to read up so I know what to push for. Yeah, or sometimes I like to mix it up and be like, I want to help 3 people this month. That to me seems so simple. And that complicates the whole numbers. And I'm like, and it makes me feel better about it. It has nothing to do with points, nothing to do with the dollars. It's like, I want to help 5 people this month. How hard is that? And then talk about it. Talk about it in your stories. Like, hey, I'm setting a goal to help 5 people this month. And what did we get? The Fit Friend $40 off thing? Like, what?
Yeah, that thing is amazing.
Is that? Yeah. So, you know, you can maybe say, if you want to sign up as my Fit Friend with the discount, you can get my $40 off. You know, just throw it out there for people. I haven't looked at it too much, but and I missed that part of the National Wake Up Call.
Is it my understanding that if you have someone during the month sign up as a new coach or customer, they get a coupon code for one of their friends?
Yes, I believe that's how it's working.
They don't get $40 off, but they get to pass it forward.
It's a way for new coaches to sign up their first person.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense because Hunter got the email. I was like, $40. I'm like, dang.
Yeah.
You know what else I didn't know? I didn't know if you sign up as a coach when you sign up your Shakeology HD order, that you would get the coach price on the first order. Did you guys know? I saw that today. I didn't know that.
I didn't know it, but I
people sign up before they'd order it, but I think they just streamlined it to do it now.
Yeah. I noticed that on a share cart about a month ago. And then I was listening to the preferred customer training and I thought that was interesting.
Oh, I need to do that.
She talked about it a little bit in there. The only other thing, like I was hoping a little bit, I know this probably sounds worse than I mean it to sound, but you know, with the preferred customer, you have your coaches and then you have preferred customers. And they were saying preferred customers do not at all tie into your personal volume. It still counts towards your team volume, but I was like, ooh, maybe we can get commissions off of preferred customers, which we don't, unfortunately, because you know, one thing that we don't talk about very much is when you sign up a coach, you don't get commissions on the coach anymore, you get volume. And so, you know, I was thinking maybe if they drop down those people to preferred customers, we might be able to still get their monthly commissions. I'm like, who actually gets that anyway? Is that what these coach bonuses are for? But
well, that is exactly what will happen. If they don't do something, they automatically get pulled down to a preferred customer. Like from what I feel like the training explained that like, so.
And then it said their commission.
Then we get commission.
Do we?
No, there's no commission because they still get the 25 discount and they're paying that we get the volume. They're just like a discount coach to us.
Yeah,
we don't get any commission on a preferred customer.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I think the only difference I saw was that they don't have to put in their social security number.
Right. So if they decide then they want to build, then they have to adjust themselves to give, you know, tax information essentially, right? And then they can then start signing people up.
And they can go in and out of coach to preferred customer. They still can't change from different coaches. So they still have to wait the 6 month even as a preferred customer. But yeah, I was a little bummed about that because I'm just like, oh man, I have a ton. Again, like I said, I could sign up discount coaches all day, but it's like those people don't. You know, they'll fall off or whatever. So it's just kind of a bummer. But.
Well, and at one point, I think Jen and I talked about, like, we wondered if, you know, once this preferred customer thing, you still have to treat, it's like you're treating them as your best customers. So if they did want to go into coaching, it's like you kind of have this line of still talking to them about what the possibilities are,
Mhm.
but also keeping them engaged because they are creating volume for you and team bonuses for you, to when, as they order products. So it's like, I don't know if you start having like a VIP group type thing, or like, so maybe they get like a sneak peek at what's coming. So stuff we know about, but maybe they're not hearing about quite yet as a preferred customer, but you don't talk to your customers about it until it's time. I don't know, like if there's a way to kind of make them feel more special, but also have more insight into what coaching is in case they want to change.
Mhm. Yeah, it's interesting. It did sound kind of like a stepping stone. It's like, this is safe. I'm a Costco member right now. I'm getting, I'm paying for this discount. And then if you're like, oh, I do see the benefits of this. Oh, I do want to share this. I do want to make some money because I'm sharing this with people already. Then they can upgrade to the coach. Yeah, it'll be interesting though, like how we create that FOMO for them. So they're like, I want to do this. I'm ready. Let's do this. Very, very interesting.
Did you guys hear that there was going to be another type of volume? I think it was called like EV or something.
It's
Earned volume.
EV, earned volume.
What is it?
Earned volume,
Earned
EV.
volume. Okay.
Yeah, they said there'll be more training on that. That's from the preferred customers volume, I believe.
Right. Yeah, I think they're rolling out training on the champions page on March 4th.
Okay.
So coming up, but I know Hillary also already did a slide presentation in her team page because she sent out the link to it, an email. And I started to listen to it, and that's when I saw in one of the slides it said EV. But anyways, I just was wondering how that ties into cycle bonuses, if it does or not. I don't think it does, but
I feel like it still did, because like
does it?
they kept talking about the preferred customers. Say you're a brand new coach. You got a preferred customer on your left leg, preferred customer on your right. You still are an Emerald coach.
Okay.
Still hit that rank, and they're still up in your binary, which was actually a new term for coaching I hadn't really heard. But in that structure, you basically they can upgrade to a coach at any time, and they still earn you volume. So you could still earn your Emerald coach. As an Emerald coach, you can earn your team volume and your cycle bonus.
And they can still keep their placement in your lineup. So if they're in a good place, they can keep that too when they become a coach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is very interesting. So yeah, this is very, very interesting.
May is gonna be a big month.
Yes.
Company goes public. We have preferred customers. Sean T's to the customers.
Tim's like, no. And there's a new product coming too. Remember the little sneak peek Carl had the other day?
Oh yeah.
Something in a glass.
I didn't do salted caramel. I guess I didn't realize that one was coming back this month.
March 23rd.
March 23rd. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still haven't finished the ones I got, which that's a good reminder because I'm almost like Jack started drinking all my Shakeology, so I'm almost out now. But I've got those. So good.
Oh, joy.
Share with them.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, I just had one today and I was like, yeah, it's definitely not my favorite.
No.
It starts out good and then I just don't know what happens at the end.
Yeah.
I love it when you mix. Okay, so I'm like totally half and halfer. I do half and halves all day long, every day. I feel like, except right now I'm on chocolate, but yeah, like doing a half of vanilla or vegan vanilla, whichever you like, or half of chocolate with the salted caramel.
Oh, okay, I'll try that.
Really good. It's
Okay.
really, really good.
That sounds really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm like almost out of salted caramel, I think. I don't remember.
Well, you're
Well,
just
I
Deanna-
am. I'm out of it.
23rd.
Deanna has some.
Yeah, I'm out of it. I have some peppermint mocha. That's what I've left, which I do the
I
exact
love
same
that
thing
one.
with that too.
Ooh,
What
that's
just
weird.
happened?
There's aliens here. Oh. Okay, this is fun. So Deanna, you have meal prep series this week.
Oh yeah, so yep, I'm gonna make a graphic tonight and to put in the groups, because I'll do the same thing I did last time where the shopping list and the Zoom link goes straight into the group and people can just join it, the paid groups. And so yeah, so it's the baked oatmeal, white chili, which is a white chicken chili, and then the chicken tiki masala. On
Chicken tiki masala or some tiki masala sauce.
So good.
Can I just grab this? I'm such a shortcutter, so I didn't. But and we're still doing booty week. Yes, we're still doing abs and booty week. So sign up.
Bikini people need that booty week for sure.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, we
Sign
can
up
talk
for the-
more about some accountability and maybe a thread. I will have to say my husband is connected to my Facebook, so I don't know that we want to do a Facebook thread. just saying, like, just a heads up. Maybe Snapchat might be a place for that or something. I don't know. We can talk about that later. Yeah, abs and booty. So that's starting next week. March 15th, sorry, yes, March 15th, thanks. My group is starting next week. And yeah, sign up. I put the link in Made for More. So sign up just like with the one Jen created for our first group. It is all through Facebook. The group is already created. I will bump it back up in Made for More so you guys can join the Facebook group, and then I'll make you guys admins. I do have one of my coaches who is actually, she's invited a crap ton of people already. She's really excited about coaching. So she's going to do a couple posts in there. She said she's already signed up.
What's it called?
Abs and Booty.
Abs and Booty. Okay.
Abs and Booty No Cost Group. I should be more prepared for that.
Oh, I thought you said you already set it up. That's why.
I did.
I didn't know if you
did. I just don't remember what I called it because I'm very
I think that's what it's called, Jess.
okay.
That's okay. I just was checking.
Yes, Abs and Booty 5-day group, March 15th to the 19th.
Okay, cool.
And you guys can change the graphic. I literally just looked up abs and booty in Facebook for what some other coaches had already created. And I was like, well, this is a neat graphic. It's pretty simple and plain and get something up there. So whatever we need to change, we can change. No ifs, just good butts. That's our tagline. All right.
I'm not seeing it. Is it in here? Is it in there?
I'll invite you. I've got it open right here. What's your name? I'm telling you, I need to go to bed. Does anybody else need to?
Can we get a picture?
Yes, thank you.
I'm gonna be a dark square pretty soon. You gotta hurry.
Oh, your son, what happened?
What you just did?
Well, it's 6 o'clock, so
It
Wow.
we're
was
almost
so
done.
bright earlier.
I know.
Yeah.
Wait, no, you called it no ifs, just good butts. Am I on the right page?
Oh, that's just the cover
Yeah.
page. The title is Abs
Okay,
Booty 5-day group.
gotcha, okay.
Okay.
Does
Gotcha.
anybody else need invited? No. Kim, you're muted.
I think I'm not sure if I need to be invited or not.
Okay.
You're invited.
So,
Are you
just-
talking to us?
so I'm just curious, how are we gonna run this? Is it gonna just be, other than signing up, is it just gonna be like exercises for the week, or like what are you guys thinking?
Just whatever you want. It can be ab moves. It can be stuff that helps flatten your belly. It can be good booty moves, squats, whatever.
What about
challenges.
like a daily, like a 10-minute, do 25 squats, do 50, like progressive thing through the week? Like, I think I have something like that from Abs and Booty. So every day you would just check off, you would just do that, add that extra 10 minutes on or 5 minutes on to your workout. Is that okay? Can I add something like that every day?
Yeah,
Okay.
whatever. We can always.
I'll run it by you guys before. I wish we could see each other's schedules posts. That would be so much easier, but you can only see your own.
Oh, you
Right?
can't see other
can?
people's?
Yeah.
You can see your own, but I can't see other people's.
Well, that's
I've never
lame.
been able. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you can never see if somebody has something scheduled or not.
Right. Yeah.
That's
And
weird.
in Facebook?
Yeah.
Is that how it is in Facebook? Oh, okay. Didn't know.
Take a picture of
Been
his
a long-
Oh, let's take a
agenda.
picture.
So I think we should promote next week when we're on this call. We should promote the butts, the booty one by all of us instead of our face. We all put our.
Wait,
booty
Kim,
up.
one more time. Oh, stop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I
And
was
you
adding
guys that
people to
want
the
can
group.
wear your bikinis, but I'm not gonna wear mine.
They have tankinis. Okay, everybody smile. 3, 2, 1. All right. Sweet. Bye, Jen.
Yeah, I gotta go too, guys.
Bye,
Yeah.
Bye, Bev.
Beverly.
I'm going to
See you in the
bed.
morning.
Yeah,
Bye,
see you in the
Okay.
morning.
Does anybody else need to be added to the group? If so, send me a message and maybe from
Bye, Kim.
All right. Anything else? Nope. All
I
right.
don't think so. There's a training tomorrow on the Beachbody Champions page about hydrate. I don't know if
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys saw that. And then the Step It Up, or whatever it's called. The training is on the 22nd of March. So I'm sure we'll get more information.
Is that in the
So.
page too?
I think that's in the Champions page, yeah.
Okay.
So it was on the email that I got with all the dates
Yes.
from,
No, I was
Friday,
looking at that
whatever.
today too.
yeah, so it's in there.
All right. Well, have a great night. We'll see you guys virtually somewhere. See you in the morning, Carol. Bye, everybody.
Sounds good. All right, bye.